Friend Request is basically a 2017 version of Fatal Attraction meets social media meets Unfriended from a few years ago. Like, it's essentially the sequel to that movie, even though not really, but we know that it kind of is. What the movie basically is that there's this girl in college with her friends, and she's kind of popular on Facebook. She's got like 880 something friends. Which right off the bat there, I paused because I'm like, you know what? I've got 2,000 friends on Facebook, and I've got like 800 friend requests just sitting in my inbox right now. Why the hell aren't I being haunted? Like, can somebody haunt me, please? I mean, come on, guys. I'm stalkable, right? Either way, I digress. Laura is with her college friends, and then there's this really creepy, obviously evil chick that starts eyeballing her, I guess because she's hot or something. And then she sends her a friend request, and then Laura, because she's an idiot, she accepts the friend request. And then after she accepts the creepy girl's friend request, the creepy girl starts acting creepy, you know, like following her and stalking her and being kind of obsessed with her. And then Laura's basically like, yeah, okay, well, after about half an hour of seeing a bunch of weird shit happen, I'm gonna unfriend you. And because she unfriends the creepy girl decides to kill herself. But actually, when she kills herself, she becomes like an all-powerful, ridiculously OP Facebook witch. And so she terrorizes Laura and her friends for the rest of the movie. I will say this, the main girl in this movie, she was the best part. She tried. You could tell that she's trying. Her chops are there. If you look, you can see them. You gotta look. If you blink, you'll miss it. But those chops, those acting chops are there. While this movie itself is not scary, at least not to me personally, I will say that there are some creepy imagery stuff in the movie, I guess. They did a good job at making weird shit look like weird shit. There's also a point in this movie where they do try to go a little bit deeper. Like, they try to explore the impact that technology has on us, like the distraction of technology. Talk about the impact of being on social media and how we kind of use social media to validate ourselves as people. Like how many likes and how many friends you get and how many interactions you can get and stuff like that. It seemed like they were gonna go into a bit of a deeper direction there, and then we went back into the cliched, shitty horror movie. I'm just gonna base my criticisms of this film on whether or not I friend or unfriend it, because I think that that's the most appropriate way to criticize this movie. Do I friend this certain thing of the movie, or do I unfriend it? So, how about the scares in the movie? Well, the scares in the movie are not scary. They're predictable as shit. You can see them coming. All of them. You can see all of them coming every single time. You know it's going to be a jump scare, and there are like a gazillion, bazillion, fulfillion jump scares in this movie. Not even good jump scares. I mean, they're the obvious ones, and then there's the fake bullshit ones. The ones where, you know, okay, well, something creepy happens, and there's a loud noise, and then all of a sudden you wake up and you find out that the person was just dreaming. Yeah, they do that about 4 or 5 times too many in this movie. So, the scares in the movie aren't scary, so I get to unfriend the scares in this movie. Yeah, consider the scares unfriended. What about the acting in the movie? Well, outside of the main acting chop girl, it's really nothing that special. It doesn't help that their characters are completely disposable. Serious, man, the characters in this movie are grade A waste of oxygen. Like, 20 minutes in, I was waiting for them to die. That's really all the other characters are in this movie for. Alright, so I'm unfriending the acting and unfriending the characters in this movie. Well, what about the story? What story? Not much of a story here. I mean, again, there was some interesting stuff that they could have gone with the direction of this thing. Like, the main antagonist is really obsessed with this chick for some strange reason. We don't know why it's this specific chick she's interested in. She just really wants her. Maybe she just thinks she's hot. I guess that's the only thing the movie gives me to assume. And then after that, the longer the story goes on, the more illogical it all seems. Holy shit, I'm getting bored just talking about this movie. I want the review to be over right now. The ending of the movie doesn't even really make sense. Like, it's just one of those stupid cop-out endings where it's just like, really? That's how you ended up? Oh, and the dialogue in this movie is... Oh, the dialogue is absolutely atrocious. Okay, they beat you over the head with the fact that the antagonist is lonely. Like, she feels really lonely about life. And they even have this line in the movie that says, hey, well, she was alone in the womb for months. As an audience member with a functioning brain, I'm just sitting there like, well, yeah, just like pretty much every other baby in the world. Unless you have a twin. This movie's not offensively bad, but it's also just, I can't get angry about it because it's not bad enough, but at the same time, it's just such a forgettable, boring-ass, stupid horror movie that did not need to be made. Not quite the worst movie, but just like Kryptonite, it gets worse the more you think about it. I can already tell that you charming people are not gonna go see this movie. You're just not. Just let's be honest with each other. I'll just ask you about Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. Yeah, I heard a rumor that Tom Holland's gonna be Nathan Drake. Let's talk about that shit. What do you guys think about that? Comment below, let me know. Please like and subscribe to the Superfan Show, and as always, if you like what you see, tell me how you feel, and stay tuned to hear more from the Man of Steel. Peace!